It was a Friday, the last period before spring break. My calculus teacher was so laid back, he had us playing Sporkle quizzes instead of working. Everyone was relaxed, laughing at brand logo questions. Tuntadeen's voice suddenly cut through the loudspeaker. His tone was panicked. "This is not a drill. Lockdown." Now, the room went silent. Our teacher, who was always calm, instantly flipped into panic mode. He shut off the lights and pushed us all to the back corner. 2 minutes later, the school power cut off. The buzzing lights in the room went dead. That's when we realized this was serious. A man's screams echoed from the hallway. His voice was unhinged, furious. 2 girls in the class started crying as the sound grew closer. Then came the banging first on lockers, then on our classroom door. "I'll kill all of you. Open up." The pounding shook the door, the screams getting louder. I froze in place, sure we were about to die. The girls cried harder. It felt like forever, and then silence. The man walked away, still screaming until we couldn't hear him anymore. 10 minutes later, the dean's voice came back on. He explained a mentally unstable man had walked into the school and attacked the front desk lady. Staff didn't know if he was armed. That night, a janitor found the man asleep in a storage closet, sticking out of his pocket what looked like a quadrante magnum. But before police got there, he was gone. To this day, no one knows what happened to him. A month later, at a different school, there was another lockdown. It was October, cloudy and rainy. During lunch, suddenly 4 loud booms shook the cafeteria. Some kids thought it was thunder, but everyone else screamed. Security rushed in, yelling for us to get inside the multipurpose room. Hundreds of kids packed inside. Teachers pulled curtains over the giant glass wall, and staff stood guard at every exit. We sat on the floor, whispering, wondering if someone had a gun inside. My friend Eric asked what was happening. He came back pale. He said, "There's a guy across the street. He barricaded himself inside his house. He's threatening to kill cops and kill himself if they evict him. And he was watching kids outside earlier." It got worse. The man was a registered sex offender. We were locked in that room for 2 full periods. Later, I found out one of my friends lived next door to him. She told me about last Halloween, when she saw him at his window cutting his arm. In his own blood, he wrote on the glass, "Don T. Camilo il Kilio." She thought it was a creepy Halloween decoration, but after this lockdown, she realized it wasn't. The last story happened to me. I was 22, working as a tech intern in the basement of my old high school. My office was nice 3 desks, a TV, even air conditioning. But there was one problem. No door, no lock, just a wide opening. One afternoon, I got a call from the front office. "The school is in lockdown. Armed intruder. Stay hidden." I turned off the lights, hid under my desk, and waited. The basement was quiet. Then the door creaked open upstairs. Heavy footsteps echoed down the stairwell. Someone walked into the office. I held my breath, shaking. Then my phone buzzed, loud in the silence. A man's shadow loomed closer. He wore a red plaid shirt and a dark hat. He whispered, "Don't worry, I'm just hiding here." 2. I came to pick up my son. Something about him felt wrong. Then I checked my phone. It was a text from my coworker upstairs. The shooter's in a red shirt and hat. He already shot Mr. Buckley. "Stay down." My stomach dropped. I realized I was face to face with the shooter. I panicked. I ran. A gunshot exploded behind me, the bullet ricocheting off metal in the basement. Somehow, it missed. I sprinted up the stairs. When the gunman tried to follow, police were waiting at every exit. They tackled him the second he opened the door. Mr. Buckley, the teacher he shot, survived. But to this day, I still hear the gunshot echoing in my head. Lockdowns are supposed to keep you safe, but in those moments, all you can think is, will I make it out alive? Which story did you think was the scariest? Let me know in the comments below.